What makes a community a community? Is it the buildings, the streets, the businesses? Or is it the people behind them, each with a story that weaves into something bigger? All of our lives are an echo of the past, reflecting those who came before us and paving the way for others to follow. We're a reflection of that courage of our ancestors, those who risk everything for a chance at a better life. Their spirit lives on in every storefront, in every handshake, in every step forward. In Woodburn, our community is shaped by that echo, by the dreamers and the doers who infuse every corner with grit and grace and hope. These are the stories of immigrants and first-generation entrepreneurs, and those of us that have been here for multiple generations, whose journey built more than a business, they built belonging. This is more than revitalization. It's a revival of purpose. These are the voices of Woodburn, and this is the American dream.
I was 18 years old, and I really wanted to start a construction company. I had about $5 in my pocket, and I went out and bought a Chevy lug truck and put a ladder rack on it and bought some equipment, and we started siding buildings. That was kind of my start. Hello, I'm Carl Ivanoff with I&E Construction. So you have a lot of different cultures in Woodburn. You know, you go back and you think about our family. My dad's parents left Russia in 1918. My parents were actually born in China. My dad left China when he was 15 years old in 1958, and then they ended up here. I mean, they had a hard time getting here, but they were looking for freedom. My parents worked in different farmers' fields and had no houses. They came in here and they worked in and lived in a farmer's barn. You know, they all had 2 jobs. They'd farm and pick berries during the mornings, and in the afternoons they'd go build couches and furniture. I've got 12 brothers and sisters, and we grew up on a farm, and so work ethics was a big deal for us. We had to work hard to really give back to the family, you know. I grew up as a young kid with nothing, no help, no relationships outside our community. And I said, I'm gonna do it, and building relationships and pushing forward and doing it was fun. And that's the American dream to me, is I had a passion and I had a dream, and I made it happen just by working really hard. So anyone can do it if you want to put the time into it.
I am originally from Mexico City, and I came to the States when I was 17 years old. I'm 47 now. I've been here in Woodburn for 30 years. And this is home. The name of our business is Cabron Brewing Company. It is located in Woodburn. So the idea of creating this business started since I was a little kid. You would always listen to adults talking about going to a bar, going to a place where they would gather and share their stories. I didn't exactly know how I would go about it, but I knew that I wanted to be around people that would want to share their stories. Like, all it takes is for us to open up and talk to one another. That will make us realize how close to being the same we are. I used to work in the oil fields up until 8 years ago. Even though I was making good money, I wasn't that happy doing it. So we had a little bit of money, and we kind of started putting it into our business. And I kind of retook everything that I always thought as a kid and decided that it was time for me to make the transition. Even though it's been bumpy, it's been a bumpy road, but it's worth it. It has actually given me some kind of way to eventually provide for my family, plus being happy while I'm doing it. But when I came here, and I was actually able to experience all of that and find out that if you try hard enough, you would be able to actually achieve any of the goals that you may have. To a lot of people in all kinds of countries where they're not able to have that, that's their dream, and they will find it here. I'm real happy knowing that I have a wife and a child, but if I'm able to provide for them and have a decent life and still have them around, that would make me feel like I'd be the richest man in the world.
I started my business out of the garage, little baby steps, and here we are 20 years later. Who'd ever think? It just happened. Hi, my name is Elena. I own Elena's Fabrics and Jewels in Woodburn, Oregon, right on 99E. Stop by and visit us. I was born actually in Brazil. My parents, my dad is my big inspiration. He would not sit. He just kept going and going. And I think I've learned a lot from him. Came here in late 60s and lived ever since in a little outside of Woodburn. We grew up on the farm, did all kind of work on the farm. We picked berries, we put the vines away, we helped spray. I don't think my dad hardly ever hired anybody. And I think that's where my thing, like, to me, bigger isn't better, because then you're not in it to enjoy it. Now you're hiring somebody to do what you enjoy to do. American dream is doing something you enjoy, follow it, pursue it. Your dreams come true. If you dream about it, quit dreaming about it. Just get into it, and get your hands on it, and it'll happen. Whatever you want to do, working at a nursery, or you want to be a designer and that's what you enjoy, what's stopping you? Do it. Nothing's holding you back. You can, like, again, you could start a little bit and go for it, and that's going to be your dream. Your dreams come true.
Yo empecé en las pulgas, en las ferias, en los rodeos.
We didn't have a place like this, so when we were younger, we would work mainly at flea markets in Salem. And so my mom would leave me and my older sister at one place with the snow cone machine and just a table and the syrups that she'd make. So she'd leave us there, and we'd be working there on weekends. And then she and my younger sister would go to another flea market, and at the end of the day, we'd like meet each other, and then, you know, that's how we ended up starting our business. And slowly over the years, we saved up to get this place. So it wasn't like really fast. I mean, it took a while. So it was difficult, but it was a lot of fun, and I don't know how we did it, but I'm very proud of her. I'm very proud of where she's gotten us.
Estamos aquí en el mercadito. Vénganse a comer.
She came here with the dream of opening like a shop like this, and then she did it. She did it with the help of us and her husband, and just coming here with your dreams and then making it reality.
Gracias a Dios estamos aquí y aquí no nos vamos. Mis hijas pues me han apoyado demasiado. Mi esposo igual. Y pues siempre andamos juntas, unidas para una cosa y para otra, porque solamente así podemos salir adelante. El sueño americano es traer una ilusión y hacer la realidad aquí. Yo esta mi ilusión de salir adelante con mi esposo y mis hijas. Y gracias a Dios que lo hemos logrado. Lo hemos logrado. Mucho trabajo, mucho esfuerzo y mucha dedicación al negocio. No es fácil, pero se puede. Se puede porque se puede. Bueno ser uno, estar seguro de uno mismo. Me gusta mucho mi mercadito.
My grandfather was the consummate entrepreneur. He was industrious, bright, and hardworking. And a fun fact is that he started this store with just $90 in a pickup truck.
Hello, I'm Tom Flomer of Flomer Furniture and Appliance.
What actually brought my family to Woodburn was the fact that General Electric had a franchise available for an appliance store in this area. So my grandfather opened the store in 1941, but in December of that year, the United States entered into World War II after the attack on Pearl Harbor. So the appliance manufacturers all of a sudden were putting all their efforts towards the war effort and manufacturing to support that, and there weren't appliances to be had. So my grandfather had to use his ingenuity to find other ways to keep the business going. Yeah, I know my grandfather would be very pleased to see where we are today and what we've accomplished. It's kind of a generational thing. We all just keep building on what the previous generation has done here. Their hard work and dedication has given me the opportunity to be here today, and that's been our family's American dream.
Desde chicos tenía yo la idea, y un hermano que murió. Teníamos de chicos, platicábamos mucho de eso. Y entonces empezamos a poner cuando ya estuvimos, que nos prestó el dinero el patrón de él. Y ahí fue donde empezamos. Cuando murió él, como a los, seríamos 4 o 5 meses de que la pusimos, murió él y yo me quedé trabajando. Bienvenidos a la Coroneta Tortillería.
1982 and 1983, he came to the U.S. and he started working really hard here. He's turning 80 today. I'm really proud.
Yo a batallar, a sufrir para que sacarnos adelante.
And in 1988, he brought us over, started working on fields, and my brothers and my dad, we got the opportunity of finding a machine. So we started in 1994, we started making tortillas here in Woodburn. From that point on, we started making tortillas every day and until today, continuing the legacy. It's our dream and it's coming, and I don't think it's gonna stop.